Next question from Andrew. Hello, Mr. Klavan. I have a daughter who's 6 years old. She has a liberal loony as a mom who has a boyfriend and a girlfriend. As far as I know, my daughter is constantly surrounded by other single mothers with kids who are her main friends. This is basically the foundation of my daughter's family. I live in another state, hours away. I see my daughter twice a month and speak to her 3 times a week. I'm a conservative, but I'm an atheist, which makes teaching religious values really hard. So my question is, how do I go about teaching my daughter conservative and religious values while her mother is simultaneously teaching her the opposite full time? Thanks, love all you do, let wisdom reign. That's from Another Kingdom, and from Andrew too. Listen, Andrew, I got some real problems with this letter. You never mentioned whether you married the girl's mother. You're not living in the same state with this child, so you're not dedicating your life to the child that you created. And then you say, well, how can I have my influence on this child? You can have all the influence that somebody living in another state who sees her twice a month can have, right? If you care about this child that you created, if you want to take actual responsibility, you got to find another job and move closer to her. You got to see her more often. You don't have to lecture her. You don't have to teach her anything. You simply have to live the kind of life that you want to show her and demonstrate to her that life and let her see it on a basis. She can see her mother's life. You don't have to tell her her mother's evil. You don't have to speak against her mother at all. Let her live that life and let her see your life and let her choose ultimately, which she will, between the two. But as long as you are sort of out in some other state, dropping in from time to time, you will have only exactly that amount of influence. What you want is the influence without the responsibility. You can't have that. I don't know how you got into this situation, but you need to take stock here, because it doesn't sound like you married the girl. It doesn't sound like you, I don't know how much you're paying in support. I don't know what you're doing, but it doesn't sound like you're dedicating your life to the raising of this child, which is what you would be doing if you were in the home married to her mother. So, you want influence, you got to do the deed. You got to move close. You got to be there. You got to take care of her. You got to have her over. And like I said, you don't have to lecture her. You just have to live and love her and be yourself and act as you are. And if you don't have religious faith, you can't really spread religious faith. I mean, that's something that you show people. You don't tell it to them. So I mean, you're just looking for a lot of good stuff without doing the work that good stuff requires. I don't mean to be hard on you, but I don't know how the situation happened, but you need to take stock of of your role in the situation. Her mother may be a loony, but her mother's got her in the house and is taking care of her. And so, and you're not. So you have as much influence as the responsibility you take.